So, I'm going to talk about animals and plants and life in general versus robots and computers and technology, things that humans have built. So, some things technology does much better than animals. For instance, computing, math, programs, anything that a computer does, pretty much. Video is way better than anything present in the animal kingdom naturally. No human brain, no animal brain, no plant could hope to compute 5,726 times 9,242. I don't know what that is. But that's not particularly helpful, simply knowing that math fact, so you can't really give that point to computers. I mean, it's definitely something they do better, but by itself it doesn't really mean very much. Another thing human-made technology does very well is motions, running, no, not running. Cars and airplanes and boats go farther and faster, and spaceships go farther and faster than any animal or plant could hope. There are animals that go very far, and there are animals that go fairly fast, but not on the same scale as human-made devices. Now, there's a lot of things that animals do that robots and computers can't. For instance, reproduction. I don't think humans could make a device that could reproduce itself at the same rate, at the same speed and consistency and ability as animals and plants and bacteria. They split so freaking fast. And another thing that not especially bacteria, especially freaking complex animals make extremely complex chemicals and organic molecules beyond the scope, especially optimized to whatever their function is, far beyond anything humans have done. But that's not necessarily very useful in many contexts. I mean, it's definitely useful in niches, like animals develop a certain chemical that does a certain task extremely well, like cell walls are made of phospholipids. That's crazy. But that's not necessarily... But that's definitely something that animals do. And humans have begun to harness the power of bacteria and some life, and to create molecules, complex molecules that they want, with help from bacteria, with help from goats that produce spider silk proteins. That's really cool. But that's pretty much animal biology. Humans using evolution, using natural phenomena for their own purposes. So, anyway, I guess technology can do a lot technology can do a lot of things that the natural world hasn't really produced. One thing, actually, I forgot to talk about was pets. Pets are interesting because they're not very sophisticated, and yet humans often connect with them at a scope far beyond what they connect to technology. And also, I've heard that there's research, I could be wrong about this, that pets reduce the chance of a child having an allergy. And that's something that doesn't seem very easy to reproduce with technology. Making everything cleaner, that's not what you want. You don't want everything to be perfectly clean, because then you get allergies and you get asthma. So, there's a lot of things, there's a few things, there's definitely things that technology can't match as far as animals go. But there's also a lot of things that humans have made that are way better than anything in the natural kingdom. And technology is always getting better, and it's possible that eventually we'll move beyond the need for plants for clothing and animals and plants for food even. But right now we're stuck with a lot of living things helping us out, just like the first people who had agriculture.